was a massive flutter when the anti-farm law protesters declared that they have been made an offer by the central government to end their 13-month-long stir. So what does this letter promise? Let's take you that first, one by one. It has 6 main points. First is the committee to discuss the issue of guaranteed MSP. This committee will include representatives from the centre and states, agricultural scientists, and people from among the protesters. The letter wanted to know whether the Sanyukt Kisan Morcha will also participate in this panel. Now comes to part number 2. The second issue is that of the withdrawal of all cases against the farm law protesters. It has been said in the letter that the Uttar Pradesh and Haryana governments have already agreed to this demand, as have central government departments like the railways and union territories like Delhi and Chandigarh. But these cases will be taken back once the blockade is called off. The third issue that has been addressed here is the issue of compensation. Again, the government of UP and Haryana have agreed to it, and the Punjab government has already made a public announcement to that effect. According to the letter, all stakeholders will be consulted in Parliament before bringing in the Electricity Amendment Bill. That is again one of the main sticking points. And finally, the issue of stubble burning has been decriminalized, which means that no farmers will be penalized for burning stubble to clear their fields. But different farmer groups have now given a muted and more of a measured response to the offer made so far in this 6-point letter. The final decision on this will be taken in a meeting to be held tomorrow at 2 p.m. Also, the issue still remains on who really will represent all the protesting groups. Will they meet the government halfway on compensation and the case, or seek immediate repeal?
कल दोपहर को 2 बजे आज की मीटिंग जो स्थगित हुई वो कल फिर से 2 बजे होगी और उसके बाद फिर हम तय करेंगे। तब तक सरकार का कोई प्रतिक्रिया आएगा ऐसी हमारी उम्मीद है। और उसके बाद में छोटे छोटे मसले बाकी है, वर्डिंग के मसले कुछ बाकी है, कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट बाकी है, उसके ऊपर सरकार जरा सोच विचार करे और यहाँ तक आई तो और आगे जाए, ये हमारी उम्मीद के साथ कल जो संयुक्त किसान मोर्चा की मीटिंग होगी उसके अंदर आखिरी फैसला हमारा होगा, ये सरकार की प्रतिक्रिया के बाद में।
कुत्ते के गले में बंद का आया लेटर, ऐसे लेटर आते हैं, उसके जवाब मांगे कल।
तो आपने रिसीव क्यों किया कुत्ते?
हाँ, रिसीव कर लिया हमने, देख लेंगे वह चिट्ठी में क्या आया। प्रस्ताव ये था कि हम सारी बात मान लेंगे, आप उठ जाओ। मतलब भाई अजीब आए थी भी, उठ जाओ सारी बात मान लेंगे। ये 12 महीने से बैठाए क्यों रखे? एमएसपी में भी बताई कि कमेटी बनाएंगे और लोग भी रखेंगे, संयुक्त मोर्चे की भी रखेंगे। स्पष्ट नहीं है, स्पष्ट बताओ ना कि क्या क्या आप करोगे, खोल कर बताओ उसमें। कल 2 बजे चर्चा करेंगे उसमें। कल 2 बजे तक का सरकार को फिर जो उनकी चिट्ठी थी, जो ऐतराज थे उनको भेज दिए। इस पर हमारा ऐतराज है, इस पर स्पष्ट बताओ।
There's a group of farmers who actually accept that their demands, the main 4 demands, have been addressed. Formation of the members committee for MSP has also been started and initiated. So the government has been showing its bona fide. It is about time that certain people who have been running this agenda of malified intentions should stop doing that, and those who are progressive in nature should come forward and discuss matters.
So will this lead to the end of the blockade that has now carried on for over a year? Will the groups meet the government halfway on all the issues that have been outlined? What happens to those parties who have been making political capital on the back of the farm protests? And finally, what example has the centre set here by bowing to what they themselves said is blackmail? Okay, joining us on the debate, we have Aparajita Sarangi, Member of Parliament of the BJP, Riju Datta, Trinamool Congress spokesperson, Tehseen Poonawalla, political analyst, and Anil Talan, National General Secretary of the BKU. Let me first ask you, Anil Talanji, क्या यहाँ पर, एंड आई एम सॉरी बट देयर इज आल्सो ऑथर अनुराग नायडू हु इज लाइव विद अस, पर मैं आपसे शुरुआत करना चाहती हूँ कि क्या ये जो 6 मुद्दे सरकार ने रेज किए हैं आपके लिए काफी हैं? कल फैसला हो ही जाएगा कि ये पूरा वापस हो रहा है आंदोलन?
देखिए, राकेश जी ने, टिकैत साहब ने बताया है, एमएसपी इस आंदोलन का एक बड़ा हिस्सा था। और उसको मानने के लिए अभी सरकार तैयार नहीं है। स्पष्ट रूप से ये बताया नहीं है। जब तक एमएसपी को नहीं माना जाएगा, किसानों पर मुकदमे वापस नहीं होंगे, बिजली के बिलों में जिस तरह से बढ़ोतरी हुई है उसको वापस नहीं लिया जाएगा। राकेश जी ने स्पष्ट कहा है कि उन 6 डिमांड नोट जो भेजा गया है, मांग सूत्र, तब तक उसको नहीं माना जाएगा, तब तक
आप चाहते क्या हैं?
आंदोलन वापस नहीं होगा।
अनिल जी, आप चाहते क्या हैं? एमएसपी पे कमेटी के गठन की बात हो गई है, केसेस वापस लेने की बात हो गई है, ये भी बोल दिया है इलेक्ट्रिसिटी अमेंडमेंट बिल सबसे बातचीत करके ही लाया जाएगा। अब आप चाहते क्या हैं, स्पष्ट बताइए।
यही चाहते हैं कि वो कमेटी से बातचीत करके और उसको स्पष्ट करे, स्पष्ट घोषणा करें।
हाँ, क्या घोषणा करें?
इसी को चाहते हैं, पूरा देश, किसान इसी को चाहता है।
सर, देश क्या चाहता है वो तो बाद में बात करेंगे। आप जो चाहते हैं वो स्पष्ट तरीके से बताइए, आप चाहते क्या हैं, क्या घोषणा करें?
हम नहीं चाहते। किसान के लिए आवश्यक है, पिछले 36 वर्षों से जो भारतीय किसान यूनियन लड़ाई लड़ रही है, उसके साथ और बहुत सारे संगठन,
अनिल जी, वो सब ठीक है, आप स्पष्टता से बताइए कि आप क्या घोषणा चाहते हैं। स्पष्ट बताइए, आप चाहते क्या हैं? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 क्या चाहते हैं?
हम यही घोषणा चाहते हैं। हम यही चाहते हैं कि एमएसपी पर वो घोषणा करें कि एमएसपी को लागू किया जाएगा, उस पर कानून बनाया जाएगा।
पर उसके लिए तो कमेटी का गठन होगा ना।
किसान की फसल नहीं खरीदी जाएगी। आप चाहने की,
आप कह रहे हैं कि कमेटी के बिना ही आप ये घोषणा कर दी जाए।
कमेटी के साथ उनको बातचीत करनी चाहिए थी। देखिए, आज 7 तारीख में कमेटी के साथ बातचीत करनी चाहिए थी और बातचीत करके तब घोषणा कर देनी चाहिए थी, लेकिन उन्होंने और उसको डिले किया है।
अनिल तलान जी, आप नेशनल जनरल सेक्रेटरी हैं भारतीय किसान यूनियन के। मैं आपसे एक बार फिर से पूछती हूं, कमेटी का गठन हो रहा है, आप कमेटी के गठन के बाद आंदोलन खत्म करेंगे या नहीं?
देखिए, राकेश जी ने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले, आप उनको लाए थे अपने चैनल पर, उन्होंने ये बात कही है, कमेटी से बातचीत करने के बाद कमेटी का गठन हो जाएगा, सभी की घोषणा हो जाएगी और हम आंदोलन करेंगे। किस लिए? हम सिर्फ इन्हीं बातों के लिए, इन्हीं शर्तों को मनवाने के लिए, किसान के हित के लिए आंदोलन कर रहे हैं। अगर किसान के हितों को ये साथ देते, हमें आंदोलन करने की आवश्यकता कहां
तो
थी?
जब कमेटी अपना फैसला दे देगी उसके बाद आप आंदोलन खत्म करेंगे। पूरा जब कमेटी से बात हो जाएगी, फैसला हो जाएगा, एमएसपी का घोषणा हो जाएगी, तब आंदोलन वापस लेंगे, क्या आप ये कह रहे हैं?
सुबह से इसी बात को सभी कह रहे हैं, राकेश टिकैत जी कह रहे हैं, हम भी इसी बात को कह रहे हैं।
चलिए ठीक है, आखिरकार ये बात साफ हो गई, क्योंकि सुबह से जो राकेश टिकैत जी कह रहे हैं, किसी को खास कुछ समझ में आ नहीं रहा कि वो कह क्या रहे हैं, क्योंकि वो कह रहे हैं कुत्ते के गले में बांध करके चिट्ठी आ गई, उसे कुछ, किसी को कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि वो चाहते क्या है और वो कह क्या रहे हैं। पर चलिए, अच्छा है कि आपने बोला कि अब कमेटी का गठन होगा, हम आंदोलन वापस ले लेंगे। ठीक है, तहसीन पूनावाला, व्हाट डज दैट डू टू योर पॉलिटिक्स नाउ? Today morning we had Mr. Rahul Gandhi saying there should be compensation. This letter says there will be compensation. Now what?
Yes. Padmaja, we are living in a very unfortunate situation where the country has lost faith in the words of the Honorable Prime Minister of India. His words mean nothing because people realize that all the Honorable Prime Minister speaks is unfortunately misdirection, and if I may be blunt, lies. From demonetization to improving our economy to various other things, the Prime Minister has repeatedly lied to us as citizens, but that's not the issue. I want to discuss this issue. This is the Prime Minister who said, the government of India that said they did not have the list of the martyrs of the farmers, which today Shri Rahul Gandhi ji lay before the floor of the House. And we had the list. This is the government that said that, look, MSP is not possible, when the Chief Minister of Gujarat, Shri Narendra Modi ji himself had written to the then Prime Minister that MSP must be made a legal guarantee. So coming to the question that you are asking, let me answer this very specifically. If the Chief Minister of Gujarat, as the chairperson of the committee that researched on it, did say MSP should be made a legal guarantee, all these farmers are asking is, you declare that it will be a legal guarantee. The committee can then sit and discuss how, why, and what is the parameters. But why is
I
the
am not
declaration
entirely
not being
certain
done?
the farmers are saying it. I think you are
What is this
trying to
government
give
going
them
to
an
do?
idea that you should actually ask for the guarantee before the committee is constituted. Anil Talan over here said very clearly, committee का गठन हुआ, हम वापस ले लेंगे आंदोलन.
No, man.
But you seem to be ceding the idea that no, don't do that.
But I am telling you, not ceding the idea, I'm telling you very openly, and I'm telling these farmers very openly.
Yes.
And when I meet Rakesh Bhai, I'll tell him also, don't trust this government. This government is a government tries to ask we the people of India. So until they don't give you that yes, MSP and procurement, not just MSP, even procurement legal guarantee. No, don't believe them. The committee can declare the modalities of how MSP and procurement
so
will happen.
basically you are an honorary advisor to Rakesh Tikait and the farmers, and you are saying that just in case you were thinking of meeting these people halfway, don't do that. It is better that you arm twist them further. So Aparajita Sarangi, tell me this. Right here you have seen how things are going to play out for you. You have given 6 points. Already there are people saying, sorry, you have given us an inch, we are going to take an acre from you. How are you going to guarantee them MSP?
A very good evening to all of you. This is a very catch-22 kind of situation. Now, I think I can say with all conviction that the entire nation knows the approach of the central government towards our Annadatas. With the best of intentions, we had brought about 3 laws. We passed these 3 bills in the parliament, they became laws, and then we tried to convince all these stakeholders, including the farmers' bodies, and suddenly all of us realized that we were not able to convince the farmers adequately.
That is fine, ma'am. We have debated that incessantly. My point is, today you have put 6 points before the farmers. There are people who we are saying, this 6 is also not enough for us. How far are you going to bend?
Yeah.
How far will you bend?
Yeah, I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. You have seen our approach. That's what I'm emphasizing. You have seen our approach towards the Annadatas. We have always reached out to them with open mind and heart. And today also we had sent a letter to them with about 6 assurances.
Okay.
But unfortunately, they have not been able to appreciate. But I'm very, very hopeful that tomorrow by 2 p.m. I think something positive will come out of the dialogue.
So let me give you a hypothetical situation. Tomorrow at 1 minute past 2, suppose this group comes back to you and says no.
Yeah.
This group comes back to you and says no. No on all 6. Give us MSP in writing now. What will you do? Will you give it to them? Will you bend further?
We would try to convince them. We would have a dialogue with them. We had 12 rounds of dialogue with them. We were not able to convince
pardon
them.
my cynicism, but let's just say the last 13 months have shown us that your skills at convincing these group of protesters isn't really working. So tomorrow at 2:01 p.m. when they say no, then what will you do?
Tomorrow, Padmaja, that's a very hypothetical statement that you have made. Well, let us be positive. Let's think that at 2 p.m. they would all come out and say that yes, we agree. We agree to the suggestion of the government that there would be the formation of a committee on MSP. Now, let me tell you very categorically.
Ma'am, my positivity went up in the same fumes which came in from Punjab when stubble was being burned and people were told that it is going to be decriminalized. So there are people who are setting off one firecracker who spend time in jail.
Please let me complete.
But people burning stubble were told and poisoning the air of Delhi were told, it's fine, go on, you have full freedom. Just a second. Let me also just tell our viewers, just for perspective, that when we are talking about guaranteed MSP, right now, according to the most conservative estimates, it is going to cost the exchequer 1.5 lakh crores per year. Do you know how much is spent on the Kisan Samman Nidhi every year? An amount of 75,000 crores. So just this guaranteed MSP is going to end up burdening the exchequer with double the amount that the Kisan Samman Nidhi is. That is a welfare measure. You can decide what this is going to be called. Riju Datta, yes, go on. The government on the one hand finds itself in a sticky corner, but what happens if this Andolan is over? What will you do then? Where does your politics go?
Our politics was, unlike some other parties, our politics was never depending on the farmers.
We said that I come from a party where my leader fasted 27 days for the right of farmers in Bengal. So from day one, we are in complete solidarity with the farmers. But let me come back to the topic of the debate.
Yes.
The topic of the debate is the government has given 5 points. The Kisan Andolan started with the basic thing of guaranteeing MSP. The problem here, Padmaja, is when the laws were brought in, the parliamentary democracy was bulldozed. After 13 months, 45 minutes from the home residence of the Home Minister and the Prime Minister, nobody went to meet the Kisans. 700 Kisans died. And when before UP elections, the government understood that they are losing 60 to 70 seats in the UP, they repealed the farm laws again without discussion in the parliament.
Okay.
ये सब करने से क्या हुआ? Just give me 10 more seconds. There is a huge
आप खुश हो जाइए, ये सब करने से आपको हैंडल मिल गया ना? That today you can mock the government.
Padmaja, please let me just give me 10 more seconds. There is a trust deficit. The farmers' points are very clear. आप हमें MSP दे दो, आप हमारा criminal proceedings वापस ले लो, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी अमेंडमेंट बिल अब मतलब, और हमें एक जमीन दे दो जहां पर हम ये 700 शहीद किसानों का एक स्मारक बना सके. These are basic things and these were not something new to drag the agitation. These were the issues from day one.
Okay.
So if the government can repeal these laws, they can agree to the farmers because they are fighting for their right.
Okay, Anurag Naidu, what was the point of dragging it out so far? If these 6 points had to come, they could have come in November last year itself. Why did you wait this long?
No, as Padmaja, as Prime Minister himself, said this categorically in his address on 19 November, that they were trying to convince all the way, but unfortunately they failed, and that's where, he gave up. And he also came with a commitment that he is promising to the nation, and how he stood by the commitment is 29th November, first day in the parliament, they repealed the law, right? So there is a very structural approach in place that the government is putting. The government do not want to make any claims unsubstantiated.
What is the structural approach? What is the structural approach? The law was brought in, and then we waited 13 months to again repeal it. And you know what is worse is that now criminal cases are going to be withdrawn. The electricity amendment bill, which actually results in states going into losses, that is put on the back burner. How is this a structural approach?
I'll tell you, Padmaja, the primary reason was price parity through MSP guarantee, 1.5 lakh crore. It is not that India's GDP cannot afford it, but we need a structural approach.
If you can afford it, then you should have done it in November last year. If you can afford it, why did you wait for 13 months?
This is the calculation through a structured, experienced committee which has been put in place now. Government
But
will
then
find
this
its
committee
way.
should have been brought in 13 months ago. See, you cannot have your cake and eat it too.
No.
If you're saying the
13
GDP
months.
can afford 1.5 lakh crores, then please go ahead, do it. Don't tax people extra. Don't put in a cess. Go ahead, do it. But then you should have done it 13 months ago.
Please speak.
I'm sure 13 months they were trying to convince the
Let me
farmers
speak.
Why were you
of the
convinced?
benefits of this.
Why were you
farm bill.
convincing? If you can
Why should
afford
we
it, then you
not?
give it 13
In the
months ago.
democracy notes, Padmaja,
Why did you make
the
businesses
government-
lose money?
No, Padmaja,
Why did you
government
make
always
people
said-
from Noida travel 2
Government-
hours instead of half an hour
Padmaja,
every day?
Government always said MSP is independent from the 3 farm laws. MSP is still, tell me where in the 3 farm laws says that MSP guarantee is not going to be there, price parity is not going to be there.
No,
Prove to me.
MSP
I
guarantee was
challenge you.
never there in the law.
It was always
the law
independent.
is very clear,
MSP
sir.
guarantee
The law
was
is very
always
clear. There
independent,
was no
and government
guaranteed
said
MSP written
the
into
leader-
the law
the leader on the
simply
floor of the
because
parliament
we were
said-
told that this is fiscally unfeasible. Now you are saying it is possible. Aprajita Sarangi, you also come in. Then I want to bring back Tehseen Poonawala. Yes.
See, we have to understand that there are certain procedures in place. Whether we do away with the electricity dues or whether we have a bill on MSP which we want to get cleared by the parliament, we need to have consultation with the stakeholders. Lot many exercises have to be put into place. And that's why this committee has been constituted. We just cannot bypass the committee's recommendations. We have to go through that particular procedure. So we have to understand that, and Prime Minister was candid enough, was categorical when he said that we would be withdrawing the laws, but at the same time we assure you that there would be a committee in place that would be looking into the whole thing, and that was written in the letter today. So I think the intention of the government is very clear. We stand solidly with the farmers and we talk to them with an open heart and mind.
Okay,
and let me tell you, Padmaja, before I conclude,
this is an open heart, open mind, open pockets. Now everything is open.
The opposition parties are very sad today. You know, the opposition parties are very sad.
Why will they be sad? Tomorrow they are going to go and sit with the anti-CAA protesters. Farooq Abdullah has already said, अब हम जितनी कुर्बानियां इस पे हुई हैं, उतनी कुर्बानी हम 370 के लिए देंगे. Why should they be sad? They should be rejoicing. You have shown them what is the strategy to adopt. Anyhow, but let Tehseen Poonawalla respond to that.
See, they were instigating all the farmers all over.
Ma'am, whether they instigated or they didn't instigate, you capitulated. So if they instigated, you capitulated, they are successful today. Tehseen Poonawalla.
जीतना है बीजेपी को.
Thank you. I have a lot of respect for the Honourable Member of Parliament, but here is a government of India and here's a Prime Minister who tweets on everything under the sun. Somebody's cat falls sick in Timbuktu, he feels very bad. But there were 700 farmers who were martyred right outside his doorstep, a few kilometers away from his house, and he didn't. And he said his agriculture minister said in Parliament, we don't have the data of these people. They didn't give they didn't mourn 2 minutes for these farmers. They did not. They did not. I request you, ma'am, please don't. You're a member of Parliament.
Where is the list
please allow
of
me to put my
700 farmers?
point. Please allow me to put my point.
I'm sorry.
This is not Parliament where you can bulldoze, and Padmaja is not a rubber stamp speaker.
No.
Please allow me to put my
Okay, so if there isn't a list, I want to come back to you with this question in a second. I'll let Tehseen Poonawalla finish. Then I will ask you, if there isn't a list, how is your letter saying that UP and Haryana have agreed in principle? Which list are you going by? Because your letter says UP and Haryana have agreed to compensate in principle.
That's exactly what I was coming. Thank you, Padmaja. Thank you, Padmaja. That's exactly what I was telling. That's exactly
I'm
the
coming
point
to
I was
that.
bringing up. And
I am coming to that.
This is the lies of the...
I am coming to that. Let's not talk of this 700.
Ma'am, if I may please be allowed.
Let the two state governments give to us. In principle, we have agreed to compensate. There is no list at all.
Okay, finish, Tehseen Poonawalla. So the point being made is that we will make a consolidated list of our own, not go by the 700 figure which is being given by Mr. Gandhi or by the Sanyukt Kisan Morcha or by Rakesh Tikait. Tehseen Poonawalla.
That's fine. But then they had the Ministry of Home Affairs and the Minister of Home Affairs, who's also the cooperative minister, the first cooperative minister of India, should have done this exercise over the last 13 months. What took them so long? So the fact is that they're trying to delay. This is a government did not sack Ajay Mishra Teni when his son ran or his cars ran over 4 farmers and killed them and butchered them. And said the cars turned turtle 100 times, now exposed them. This is a Prime Minister and a government you can't trust. But I want to come to the substance of the argument that I'm making.
Okay.
Look, every lie that you say, you'll have to say 100 lies to cover up your tracks, and that's where this government is getting exposed.
Okay, government getting exposed, I really must bring in Riju Datta as well.
The Prime Minister of India as Chief Minister already...
You are standing exposed by your own actions now. Anurag Naidu, before you come in, yes, Riju Datta.
I'll just take 10 seconds. Okay,
10 seconds. But don't exceed 10 seconds.
Just 10 seconds, please.
Yes, 10 seconds.
Just 10 seconds. Yeah. This exercise on MSP was already conducted between 2011 by the Chief Minister of Gujarat. He submitted a consolidated report to the Government of India. Okay. All of that needs to be done is already in report with the Government of India. That is with Narendra Modi ji. Implement his own report. That's all we are asking him to do.
Okay, great. So you love his skills as somebody who's calculated the MSP. We are going to go by that formula now. Yes, Riju Datta.
See, Ms. Joshi, the bottom line is very simple. There is no trust of the people or the farmers or anybody on this current government. It's a no data government. You ask them about COVID deaths, they have no data. Deaths during migration.
Let me just play devil's advocate. What if the government,
they have no data.
unpopular a decision as it is, what if the government agrees to all of these 6 demands? Then you will actually have the much misused word masterstroke. Actually, all the farmers will say, all right, this is a government that finally heard us, even if after 13 months. And that will leave you bereft of any issue.
That's what.
No, we are not fighting. We are not fighting for any issue. We are fighting for the rights of the farmers. वो अपने हक की लड़ाई लड़ रहे हैं. Hubris lost, democracy won. So when you have already sacrificed, when you have already said sorry on the opening forum, and you have, after 700 people lost their lives, might as well agree to everything and let the farmers go back home happily.
I'm sure. Incidentally, let me also remind you that agriculture being a state subject, you didn't need to wait for the center to make MSP a legal guarantee. You have been in government in West Bengal. You could have done it in West Bengal. But anyway, that's water under the bridge. Sir, you could have done it and you also know that. But anyway, like I said, that is water under the bridge because the government has now capitulated. Anurag Naidu, respond.
No, very good point, Padmaja. It was a state subject. Unlike the South Indian states, if you see as an example, the farmers are well compensated. And you see this basic issue has been, reeling at the North Indian farmers. And the fact is, Padmaja, we are into an election season in the biggest state of India. Whether if you said, as you play the devil's advocate, if BJP or the government agrees to all the demands, people will say, oh, this is an election season, that's why they're doing it. If they don't agree, they will still make it an election point. End of the day, it is a political season and the game has already begun. And I'm telling you, they are not going to leave, whether they give or not. It is going to be a lot of politicization all throughout. And believe me, it has nothing to do with the farm laws. The Western UP Kisans are well taken care with their Ganna MSPs, which was already announced by the Chief Minister a few months back. So major issues.
So the game has already begun. Anil Talan साहब, अगर ये हो जाता है, सरकार सब मान जाती है, तो क्या ये एक मास्टर स्ट्रोक होगा सरकार का राजनीतिक तौर पे?
देखिए सरकार का मास्टर स्ट्रोक किस तरह से होगा ये तो नहीं पता किसानों को, लेकिन किसान ये चाहते हैं एमएसपी पर अब तक जो एक बड़ा नुकसान देश के किसानों को हुआ है, एमएसपी पर जितनी जिन्स इन्होंने घोषणा कर रखी है
जी, उन
सबको ये खरीदना शुरू करें और उसमें किसान को 5.5 लाख करोड़ रुपए का नुकसान प्रत्येक वर्ष होता है। शहीद 700 लोग शहीद वहां पर हुए हैं, उनके लिए स्मारक बनना चाहिए, ये कहा गया है, उनके लिए मुआवजा मिलना चाहिए
जी।
उन सभी बातों की घोषणा इनको बैठकर कमेटी के साथ मिलकर बैठकर घोषणा करनी चाहिए। और अगर ऐसा नहीं होता तो किसी भी तरह से संयुक्त किसान मोर्चा वापसी की स्थिति में नहीं है।
Okay, so clearly the protesting groups are still taking a middle line on this. I think a finality will be possible only after 2 p.m. tomorrow. However, before you go, I want to just leave you with a very small statistic. The Electricity Amendment Bill, which has been put on the back burner, was basically going to rationalize the subsidies that are given on electricity. Let me just give you the example of Punjab. In Punjab, because of the electricity subsidies that are given, the annual bill to the state is beyond 6,500 crores. The state government also pays for power subsidy to the Dalits and industry. The total power subsidy bill, in fact, last year in Punjab had gone beyond 10,000 crores. You know how much the state government was able to pay? 5,000 crores. And this is a vicious cycle that goes on and on. Not only is it a drain on the exchequer, but also on natural resources. Anyhow, what is more important? The upcoming elections, negotiating with the farmers, listening to their demands, or fiscal prudence? Time will decide, and your wisdom will as well. Thanks very much for joining me on Debate One.